What's up guys, Steve from Cult of Mac here, and recently I've been doing a lot of thinking about the AirPods. They're a great product at a fairly reasonable price, and even a year after release they can still be difficult to get your hands on. Now I personally went with the Beats X, which I love wholeheartedly, so much so I made not one but two videos on them, but they're currently having some battery problems. So whilst I wait for my Apple appointment to roll around, I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at a pair of AirPod clones from Amazon for just $14. But are they any good? So these are the Suntect mini wireless earphones. They're already rattling around. That does sound like heartburn relief over in the States, but I picked up these earbuds for £9.94, so just shy of £10, which works out to around $14. And whilst I can't find these exact ones on the US Amazon store, there are a lot of very similar looking ones, and 9 times out of 10, they're all made in the same factory, then they slap a different logo on them. Although, to be fair, I can't see any Suntect branding on here. So on the front of the box there's a picture of the earphones themselves, then it's got some icons of some of the things it will do, such as phone calls, it's got a microphone built in, the wireless. Then we can get them in 5 different colours, including black, red, gold and pink. I'm sure a lot of people would like to buy their AirPods in different colours. On the back it tells us that the microphone sensitivity is 42 decibels, frequency 2.4 gigahertz. Then it tells us the battery capacity of both the earphones and the case. So the earphones have a 65 mAh battery, and then the case has a 950 mAh battery, which, you know, isn't bad. It says it will give you a charging time of 1 to 2 hours, then they will play for around 5 to 6. Bit dubious on that, but I won't be trying these out all that much. I literally picked these up because of how cheap they are. So if we open the box, so first we've got a manual on top. TWS, True Wireless Stereo Earphones. So we've got it in English and Chinese. So you can pair 1 or 2 earbuds at a time. For a Chinese translation, these are actually pretty good. Anyway, let's throw it to one side. Then in the box themselves, which isn't packed all too great, there's the giant charging box. And then just a micro USB cable to charge that with. Not quite the same satisfaction of opening them as the AirPods. And then in here we've got 2 giant earbuds. I mean, they are ridiculously big. So obviously you're not going to get the magnets for the earbuds to stay in. It kind of clicks in. Oh, and the box has come pre-charged, which is nice. Let me just grab a pair of AirPods so you can see the size difference, because I don't think it'll come across on camera just how big these things are. Where are my AirPods? So here are my AirPods. Show you a size comparison of the cases. I mean, obviously I wasn't expecting the Chinese copies to be anywhere near the quality of the AirPods, but the size is so different. And then the earbuds themselves, as you can see, I mean, in terms of how they look, they've got them pretty darn close, but the scale is ridiculous. So let's try pairing these up. So they will come up as TWS i7. So they're both in pairing mode now, and they've got a blue and red kind of flash going on. In terms of connecting to them, that has worked really well. Now let's try playing some music into them. So already they don't fit very well. They do block out a lot of sound, so if I am shouting, I apologise. So initially the sound is very flat, very tinny. No, they don't stop when I take them out, unfortunately. Yeah, they sound very flat. They start distorting a lot without sounding very loud. Then pressing the button on the side will pause them, which is a nice little extra. Press it once again to play. Then we do a double tap. Oh, so I double tapped it and I got a last number redial. And it is ringing my mum and dad. Sound's only coming through the left one. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, so phone calls on these are useless. Not that I like doing them too much on the AirPods anyway, but that was ridiculous. She couldn't hear a word I was saying. In terms of range, I'm not sure how good they are. Oh, this one's cutting out. My phone is here. Oh, we're back. No. Just gonna try walking away and see how far I can get. So the range is actually really surprising. I managed to make it all the way to my front door. It cut out a few times and actually sped up the song, which is not something I've come across before. The bass is very lacking. Well, it's non-existent, to be honest. So is it any good? Or are they any good? No. While it's impressive that you can get functional wireless earbuds that do look like AirPods from afar, with a charging case for the price of 3 6-inch subs, frankly, you get what you pay for. They're uncomfortable, sound pretty darn awful, and they even lose connection with my iPhone when it couldn't be any closer. For the same price, you can pick up a pair of Sennheiser wired earbuds, which will be much more comfortable with decent audio. Yes, you will need to use a lightning to headphone jack adapter, but I'd much rather have earbuds that fit and sound great. Well, that is it for this video. Whilst I wouldn't recommend picking these up, if you do want to for some reason unbeknown to me, I'll make sure to leave some links of similar products in the description down below, and I'll leave a link to the UK Amazon where I bought these from just in case. If you enjoyed this video though, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.